If you can't be ruthless, you'll be ruled. The world doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your feelings, your intentions, or your morality. It only respects one thing: power. And power is never given. It is taken, earned, guarded, protected with blood, steel, and fire. You've been told to be nice, to be agreeable, to fit in, to play by the rules written by men who want to keep you weak. But here's the brutal truth. If you can't be ruthless, you will be ruled. The nature of power. Look at the animal kingdom. The lion doesn't apologize to the gazelle. The wolf doesn't beg the deer for permission to hunt. The eagle doesn't ask the rabbit if it's comfortable being carried away in its claws. Nature doesn't respect weakness. It feeds on it. And yet, men today have forgotten this law. They believe the world rewards kindness. That success is handed to the patient. That women love the nice guy. That society will protect them if they simply obey. Wrong. The world isn't a sanctuary. It's an arena. And the men who thrive are those who understand the arena is governed by blood, not by words. Ruthlessness is not cruelty. Before you misunderstand. Ruthlessness is not mindless brutality. It's not being a savage without purpose. It's not destruction for destruction's sake. Ruthlessness is the steel in your spine. The refusal to bend when the world demands you kneel. The calm execution of decisions that others are too afraid to make. The cold focus of a man who knows, if I don't cut, I'll be cut. If I don't strike, I'll be struck. It is not about harming others unnecessarily. It is about never allowing yourself to be harmed through weakness. Why most men are ruled? Most men are ruled because they confuse comfort with safety. They confuse politeness with virtue. They confuse obedience with wisdom. They live their lives as pawns. Working jobs they hate, afraid to speak up, bowing to every demand, desperate for approval. And when they're stepped on, they justify it. At least I'm a good person. At least I didn't cause conflict. At least I stayed humble. No. You stayed weak. And weakness has one outcome: slavery. If you can't be ruthless with your time, your energy, your boundaries, others will take them from you. If you can't be ruthless with your emotions, the world will manipulate you. If you can't be ruthless in pursuit of your vision, you'll be chained to someone else's. Ruthlessness and discipline. You want to know the most powerful form of ruthlessness? It's not against others. It's against yourself. The man who can deny himself comfort. Who can bleed for his goals while others sleep. Who can control his urges, his laziness, his fear. That man is untouchable. Because discipline is ruthlessness applied inward. It's looking in the mirror and saying, I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're scared. I don't care if you want to quit. We go again. That kind of man terrifies the world. Because he cannot be broken by temptation. Ruthlessness in relationships. Let's speak plain. If you can't be ruthless with women, you'll be destroyed by them. Not because women are evil, but because their nature demands a man with spine. She doesn't respect words. She respects action. She respects frame. She respects boundaries. The man who grovels, who chases, who apologizes for existing, she may tolerate him, but she will never desire him. And one day, she will leave him. The man on his mission, ruthless with his energy, ruthless with his time, ruthless with his focus, he commands respect without begging for it. Women follow that man. Men follow that man. Nations follow that man. Not because he speaks loudly, but because his life speaks for him. Ruthlessness in war. Life is war. Not always with guns and knives, but with money, influence, reputation, and willpower. And in war, the man who hesitates dies. The man who explains himself loses ground. The man who asks permission is forgotten. You don't rise by playing nice. You rise by playing hard. By being willing to take the risk, to endure the loss, to keep moving when others break. When the battlefield is silent and the weak have fled, the ruthless man still stands. And that is why he wins. The misunderstood virtue. People will call you cold. They'll call you arrogant. They'll call you heartless. Let them. Because what they call heartless today, they will call strong tomorrow. When the world collapses, when pressure breaks the weak, when storms wipe out the fragile, they will look for the ruthless man. The man who doesn't flinch. The man who doesn't bend. The man who bleeds, but doesn't break. And suddenly, the same mouths that cursed you will follow you. Because deep down, everyone respects power. And power belongs only to the ruthless. The cost of ruthlessness. Make no mistake, this path is not free. It will cost you friendships. It will cost you approval. It will cost you the illusion of comfort. But what you gain is priceless. Self-respect. Freedom. The ability to look at yourself in the mirror and know, I cannot be bought. I cannot be broken. I cannot be ruled. That is worth every sacrifice. How to become ruthless. 1. Set boundaries and enforce them. Stop explaining. Stop apologizing. No is a full sentence. 2. Train discipline like a weapon. Wake early. Work hard. Deny yourself cheap pleasure. The ruthless man masters himself before he masters the world. 3. Cut weakness without mercy. Addictions. Excuses. Fake friends. You either cut them, or they cut you. 4. Embrace conflict. Stop running from confrontation. Face it head on. That's where growth lives. 5. Live by action, not words. Stop telling people who you are. Show them. Bleed for it. Earn it. Final truth. If you can't be ruthless, you'll be ruled. By bosses who don't respect you. By women who don't desire you. By addictions that own you. By a society designed to keep you obedient. But if you embrace ruthlessness, with your time, your habits, your purpose, your life, you become untouchable. You rise above the herd. You command respect without speaking. You live as a lion in a world of sheep. And one day, when you're gone, they won't remember you for what you said. They'll remember you for what you built. For the battles you fought. For the way you bled without fear. So ask yourself, will you live ruled? Or will you live ruthless? Because the choice is yours. And it always has been.